Federal agents announced new arrests today in the attack on the nation's capital.
More than 50 rioters have been charged. Thousands more still to be found. WGN's Rob Sneed is live with more. Rob.
Yeah, tonight, so many people are still upset about what happened at the nation's capital. Today, a group of protesters refused fascism.org. They were just standing here just off of Wagner not too long ago here in front of the Trump Hotel, where they had their signs out in their hands demanding that these people that are involved in this melee, that they be placed under arrest. Shock and disbelief as the nation watched protesters storm the nation's capital and destroy federal buildings and attack the police. Right now, U.S. lawmakers demanding President Trump be impeached.
The insurrection that was violently perpetrated by enemy combatants and seditionists was an attempt to halt a constitutional process.
Authorities say there may have been a level of coordination by observing the distractions set in place by some members of the crowd. An Alabama man is accused of having about a dozen Molotov cocktails in the bed of his truck, and that's just one example of that.
It seems like could potentially be with pipe bombs, one at the DNC, one at the RNC to try to distract. There was a car with a number of weapons, Molotov cocktails and other things. So we are just trying to slowly piece together, and we're going to have to do this in a very methodical and coordinated fashion.
The rioters, President Trump supporters, upset by the outcome of the presidential election. The FBI and other law enforcement have identified several involved and are now making arrests, including state lawmaker Delegate Derek Evans from West Virginia, who broke into the U.S. Capitol, is now charged with entering a restricted area. Another, Jacob Anthony Chansley, also known as Jake and Jelly, seen wearing Viking horns at the time of the riot. He is charged with knowingly entering or remaining in any restricted building or grounds without lawful authority and with violent entry and disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds. More than 50 charged in the Capitol attack, including Brad Rexalet, CEO of Schaumburg-based tech company Cognitia. And Evans has since resigned from the West Virginia House of Delegates. Reporting live in downtown Chicago, Rob Sneed, WGN News.
All right, Rob.